joined by Malcolm Page, who's made a quick trip home after winning the 470 World Champs in Barcelona. Mal, first off, congratulations.
Thanks very much. It's always good to represent your country, and obviously stand on the top podium spot is the special moment.
So that's 7 470 World Champs for you. Tell us what this one means.
It was probably the most satisfying win I think I've had in any of the 470 Worlds. It was more the way Matt and I sailed. We really showed great dominancy and over the fleet, and especially obviously with the Olympic Games only 2 months away, it was a great time to pull it out. And I think it was just results of all the development and the work we've been doing, and it's our level had raised, and we actually showed it with our performance on the water.
And just talk us through the regatta, those first 6 races, to be 6 from 6, you couldn't have asked for a better way to kick things off.
No, you couldn't orchestrate a better start to a regatta, could you? No, but 6 bullets in of the first 6 races was incredible. I know our coach Victor was very concerned about it after four bullets, and he had sat us down and had a little talk to us to make sure we kept our priorities right and kept our procedures right. So hopefully that's a good byproduct opposed to our sole purpose of winning a race, because that's not sometimes the best way to win a regatta. But it was a great start, and it really put us in a good position to then continue to, I suppose, sail the regatta in a more controlled environment.
And that's 3 World Champs in a row now for you and Matt. When you guys teamed up back at the start of '09, did you really think that you'd be heading into the Olympics with 3 World Champs behind you?
I guess the objective was always to get to a dominance level and be in the position to be fighting/defending the gold medal at the London Olympics. So I suppose that was part of the plan, actually winning the 3 World Championships. I know Victor did set us the objective of winning 2 in that period, and he said at this one in Barcelona he would be happy with a medal. But I prefer gold over the other 2 colours, so it was great to achieve that. But actually that's the first time it's ever happened in the 49-year history of 470 class, is actually for a men's fleet to win 3 in a row. Some other teams have won 3, but to do 3 in a row was a special moment. I know the 470 women have done it before, but at least we can say we've equalled some of them now.
And 3 in a row, but they're not 3 close victories. It's 2 now before the medal race, and in Perth you're only 1 point off that. So you could say that you're dominating these regattas.
Yeah, points doesn't always show exactly how the week's gone, and in many ways, yes, we're only 1 more point ahead at the same situation as we were in Perth, but the way we sailed this week, the level that the fleet is at, because the Olympic Games is only 2 months away, was the really powerful thing. You can't always want to be that far ahead with a race to go, or win with a race to spare. You can't always control that. You always just want to be in the position that you can fight for it in the last race. But to do that, it's a great feeling, and it's better us being in that situation than some other country.
So we're 70-something days out from the Games now. What's next for yourself and Matt?
Well, we've all gone in separate ways at the moment, which is always a good thing to do after a major regatta like the World Championships. But we're basically reintroducing ourselves to our family, and I've been lucky enough to get back to Australia and get the feeling from home again. But our next port of call is to Weymouth, to the London Olympics spot for sailing, and we'll be spending basically our time from then on right through to the Games there, and in preparation and training, and getting used to that cold winter environment that we'll be in.
And the Sulphur Gold Regatta, which starts in 2 weeks' time, quite a small fleet for the 470, but as you said, all the Olympic guys are going to be there. Do you think that's a really good sort of test to see where you're at the Olympic venue against all your main rivals?
It's actually going to be a perfect way of doing that, because at the Olympic Games we only have 27 entries for the 470 men, and actually it's going to be pretty much true to that. And I guess that's happened because most countries have done their Olympic selection now, especially after our Worlds in Barcelona. So there's only going to be the people who are going to Olympic Games, plus some few training partners here and there, and maybe some local English or Great Britain sailors. So I think we got into the early 30s in entries. So it's actually going to be really good to be doing final racing from day one, because traditionally at these regattas we normally go through a qualifying phase, and you're racing guys that you sometimes don't even meet until the 7th race, which is a real pity sometimes. But it'd be great to bang heads with everybody from day one or race one, and and obviously do that in an Olympic venue is even better.
And competition for that gold medal is going to be really tight. You know, as you've said a number of times before that there's probably 10 crews that'll be up there come games time. So it's really about getting yourselves into the right frame of mind before you hit the water.
That is probably the biggest difference that you can find between the top teams. They're all talented. They're all worked very hard, trained for many hours, and got experts that help them along the way. But I always see the biggest difference that you can really make on any one day and then across any week is that psychology battle that you have, and especially with the sport of sailing, there's always a few curveballs get thrown at you. Mother Nature is probably the biggest one that gets thrown at you, and your competitors always try to poke you in the ribs as well whenever they can. So being able to handle that the best way, and no matter what cards you get dealt, if you can play them in the best form and the most consistent form, then hopefully at the end of the week you'll be the champion. So
a couple of months out from the games, you guys probably wouldn't want to be in any other position than where you are right now?
Not at all. Look, the last 5 regattas, which have all been very major regattas, including 2 World Championships and 3 World Cup events that we've been to, we've won all of them. So to be in that situation, that dominance situation, is incredible. We probably haven't talked about it and said that we had to do it, but getting to that level is what we've dreamed about, and I suppose we've just been focusing on ourselves and really concentrating on that. So to be, I suppose, ticking those boxes is a really satisfying thing, and in many ways a confidence building thing, which this close to the Olympic Games, it's going to make everyone else or all other countries very nervous.
Thank you, and good luck for that final run to the Games.
Thank you very much.